So welcome back to another chaoszeronightmare content. And inside today's videos, I want to talk about Narja signature partner, which is Gaya. So I'm pretty sure all of you would thinking like, is Gaya is a must pull? Should you skip Gaya? Or if there's another 4-star alternative or 3-star alternative that is better than Gaya, for example, you don't have pulls like I am. I'm definitely gonna skip Gaya, even though this is an actual cool ass portrait right here. Never imagine in my life I said that is actually a cool one right here. Just look at this. This is the base card right here. Looks meh, but damn, look at this. You got a snakes right here, a questionable human size, but overall looks pretty good. And I think when you go inside the chaos and you have this card right here, the portrait of the card looks magnificent, looks pretty cool. Like compete with all of this right here. Like this thing is trash in the bag compared to this one. It's actually carry a side, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure none of you gonna come in talking about whatever the design was. I think you're just gonna talk about like what she does. So and it is a must pull. So but let's go to it. So Gaya, it is a controller partner. Increase the assigned combat defense by 8% plus 20 defense base damage amount to the assigned combat instinct card, which is so limited since it's literally set instinct right here. So everyone is other than instinct. Just do not grab it. You don't get this stuff. And also it's a defense base damage, so you get literally got locked behind 2 stuff, one instinct and another one is defense base. When using a unique card, which is the purple card of each character of the assigned combat with an original cost of 6, so a unique card and that card has to be 6. You guys know this by now. This is basically made only for Narja. Other than Narja, this is straight out garbage. And the only thing you get from this Gaya right here is only the 8%. That's it. And also, if you're running defense base instinct, what the Cassie gonna do or Ole gonna do? And this thing is just plus you 20% damage amount to all ally max 1 stack. So this is actually pretty cool. When you use this meal time, the 6 cost of Narja, you plus 20% more to all ally. So you get a bunch of buffs from your basic kits, your basic epiphany, your basic card, and also on top of the partner right here another 20%. Actually cool. And as for the activation, this is just damage stuff, just 4 times, 4 hitters, and just draw 1 attack cost, and it's not focusly on her. You can draw other characters too. So yeah. Anyways, if you, to me, this sound like a skip. This legit sound like a skip because it just basically a personal damage for Narja, especially this middle one right here. It just, oh wait, yeah, it basically, you know, just boosting Narja damage, and this is just only plus 20%. I don't think it's actually really worth it for a serenity pool. So that's why we're going to an alternative. First of all, we're just gonna talk about the better pass one right here. This one is just heals, draw damage dealt by ally for 1 turn. This is actually a pretty good pick if you have though, but we're going straight up free to play. Stack free to play. So we got this one right here is for Ole's signature partner. This is just increased damage, shield, heals, or assigned combat retain card. Does Narja have retain? Oh, Narja do have retain. Yeah, Narja do have retain, the 3 hitter card. I'm pretty sure nobody gonna use that. At the end of the turn, deal fixed damage to all enemies equal to 15 for each retain card. And yeah, assign Yeah, she only have one retain card, or she have a bunch, but I don't think this is not gonna worth it. And increase another 5% to enemies with instinct attribute. This one is activate or retain. Not a really good one, but if you do, you can use it since it is a 5-star signature partner. I think my go-to, the best really play weapon other than Gaya is Alisa. I think Alisa is the go-to right here because it gives you the defense that we need, 12%. And I think if you get this to a 5-star, I'm gonna show you later. You know what? I'm gonna show you right now. To 24% defense, and at the end of the battle, you just get 66% HP. Normal stuff. But the main core part why Lisa is actually good, since this is a 24% boost up defense. So you can go to that 300 of Narja potential easily with this card right here. And this is also morale, and here's basic stuff, nothing trap. This is basically trap, but the main core part is this defense is going up to 24%. Yeah, that's basically my go-to. And I think my next one is this one. I don't know if this one is really too good. This basically heals, and I don't think she benefit a lot around with heals. And I think my next best option, if I can find it, is this 3 stars right here. So this is only increased 16%, which is less than the 4-star. You know what I mean? That's why the 4-star is a higher pick, but you don't have that thing. And you don't have that thing max dupe. You can also use this. This isn't that bad. Doesn't use attack card, and then the turn here 60%. So basically a heal, a bunch of heals, and 16% defense. So yeah, recap. Gaya is gonna be supposed to be number 1 since it is her signature partner. Second one is Alicia. Third one could be Noel, because she have a bunch of retain cards also, and I think this retain card doesn't specific an attack. You know, most of her retain card is mostly skill or up. Yeah, mostly skill. Yeah, mostly skill. I think mostly like has skill, has attack. So having a bunch of this thing could be potentially good, just dealing a random enemy, all enemies with this percentile damage. But my still go-to is still Lisa. If you have Lisa, I think this is gotta be my go-to. 24% damage increase is not a joke, and it's also more than this one also. This is only 8% if you only have one. This one max do 24%. Oh yeah, you basically get what I mean. So let's go back to the main lobby screen to show this beautiful majestic photo again. So anyway, that's all for today's videos. What do you guys think about Narja partner Gaya? Is she a must pull or is she not? I'm pretty sure I already answered that. Gaya is not a must pull. You can skip it since it is not a limited card like Paco from a scenario signature partner. Is not limited, so you legit can skip it and just use Alicia instead, since it's 24 plus defense if you have max dupe, which is actually a lot. So yeah, anyways, that's all for today's videos. Hopefully this video answer you a partner is a must pull or not, and I will see you in the next one.